Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service department, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors tailgate here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Franklin joined right now by Frannie Glynn with the Kuemper Knights as they pick up an impressive 3-0 sweep tonight against a really good South Central Calhoun team. Frannie, you knew it was going to be really exciting early on, especially South Central came out, kind of gave you everything they possibly could, especially early in that first set. But you guys matched them there with the intensity. What was that like early on in that first set and the intensity here tonight?
Well, I'm going to be honest, that first set was kind of nerve-wracking. It's so loud in here and so much energy from both sides, so that really helped, I think. And just we got the nerves out of that first set, and that really helped us continue through the next two. How
quickly did you settle down once that first set got started?
I think it took us a while. Like towards the end, we kind of settled in, but for sure, at the beginning of the second, we were good.
Lauren Bell came out swinging really well early. The offense kind of got rolling a little bit, but the Titans weren't going away. What were you guys seeing from their hitters? And I had you guys out hitting them in that first set, 14 kills to 5. So how were you guys able to get such a big advantage at the net there in that first set?
Well, we struggled with serves that first set, but I still felt like we just kind of knew where their hitters are and like their tendencies, so we just work around that, and just keeping them out of system too was a big thing.
How were you able to get them out of system? Was it with the serve here tonight?
Yes, I would say continuing on through the second and third set, our serve was super important in getting on runs and just keeping them out of system.
What was the difference late in that first set? It was tight. You guys kind of had anywhere from about a 3 to a 5-point lead, but then they would cut it maybe down to 2 or so. What allowed you girls to be able to pick up the win in that first set?
I feel like we just had a mindset that we wanted to win and we needed to, and that losing wasn't an option tonight, so we just had to go and keep it simple and just play our game.
Now I know there was one that I think it was a ball that was kind of getting tipped around in the net, and you went up and tipped it down. You kind of turned around and you had that, I can't believe I got away with that kind of look on your face. Do you remember that play, and kind of take me through it?
I do. I just remember Casey setting the ball up and I was like, oh, I'll take this. It's right against the net, and I thought it was maybe going to go out, but it stayed in and it felt good.
Where did you feel like you were hitting the best tonight, and how were they trying to block you?
I felt like hitting around the block was like my big goal coming into tonight, because I knew Molly Monahan has a huge block in the middle, and I know that I was matched up against her. So just finding where she is, and then also kind of trying to divert my hits so that my other teammates could get kills too, and I would kind of sway the blockers away from them.
It looked like the thumb up was working really well for you tonight. Is that what you felt pretty comfortable with?
Yeah.
Let's take you through your serving. I know you had a couple of aces. How did you feel like you served?
I felt like I served good. There was one that just barely made it over the net, and that was kind of like oh shoot, that was close. So yeah.
You head on into a regional final. What's this team got to do to advance down to state again?
I feel like we just need to stay calm and definitely focus on our serving. I feel like that was a huge thing tonight, and our blocking too, because I know if we play Ridgeview on Wednesday, they are great hitters, and we're just needing to get a block up on them. So.
Tell you what, great job as always. So much appreciate you coming up, and looking forward to seeing you again on Wednesday.
Thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Frannie Glynn with the Kuemper Knights. We'll get head coach at Rusty Wintermote making his way over here. Got to get coach's attention. He's down there looking at his watch. Coach! He'll hustle. It'll take a couple of minutes, but he'll hustle down here.
Oh, they're nice and warm.
Yes. Coach, congratulations. Really got to like the way your girls came out and matched the Titans' intensity with that crowd the way it was in that first set, and then kind of dominated sets 2 and 3, especially the back half of set 2 and set 3.
Yeah, and we talked about just be patient in that first set. Your nerves, excitement for the semifinals in South Central Calhoun, but we also knew, and that was their comment. The first comment they made coming out of the huddle is that they're going to come after us, and they did. They did a nice job of challenging us with the serve. We struggled with serve receive just a little bit, but I did like our intensity as the match started to go on. Like I told Lonnie towards the end of the first game, I said we just need to survive this, survive the first one, get our blows taken at us. Let's get our blows taken at them, and then the game will start to come to them. And like you said, eventually during that second game, it started to flow for them, and they had a rhythm going. And once I know they can get a rhythm going with their serve receive into their attacks, it's a fun team to watch. So serve receive got a lot better as the night went, and I thought it was very, very important. But the serve, my goodness gracious, first 2 games we kind of gave them too many points on serves. We were long, we weren't figuring it out. So we just had to tell them it's okay. You're going to make mistakes, but we got to keep the ball in, and you know, I guess we have to live or die with whatever we choose, and we choose to be hard servers, laser kind of things, and the girls finally got into a rhythm with that, and I really kind of started with Elsa when Elsa finally came in and ran off a few more, and then Carson did the same thing, and then Bree did the same thing, Frannie. So it became a epidemic where they just started to feel off each other's serves, weren't sending them as deep, and again, first set and a half, it felt like all our serves were going deep, and I'm giving them the cross signal as they come back. It's like, did you thank them for playing that ball? So yeah, I did like their ability to maintain themselves and then finish the match.
Coach, you mentioned, you know, both Carson and Elsa. I thought they did a really nice job tonight, kind of getting every hitter. I thought South Central, they got some blocks at times because they're a good blocking ball club, but that you guys did a nice job kind of keeping their defense and giving your hitters a lot of open looks.
Yeah, and it was pretty equal across the board on 5 of the 6 hitters, so that was nice to see. Not that we needed to mention it, but we did mention it. We just have to tell them on each timeout that they took or we took, mix it up. Middle, left, right, middle. Don't go to the same person twice if you don't have to. If the ball forces you to do that, that's fine, do it. But if we can keep going somewhere else, that's going to keep them off balance. And because number 2, she just did a nice job of kind of camping and waiting, and we didn't do a good job of going away from her. But as soon as we could find a way to move the ball around at a quicker pace, especially with the tempo pass from the free ball, not necessarily the serve receive, but our free ball tempo passing was a lot better game 2 and then into game 3. So yeah, you're right. As soon as we could show that we mixed it up, we did cause them some problems. But Emma did a nice job of getting them prepared for the block up top. And the one thing, she had some kids attacking in areas that wasn't attacking in the matches we played them before. But our serve did cause them to have to hit long, and we didn't get many touches on anything tonight because, yeah, they were hitting long, but we weren't doing a good job of timing our jumps. So, but bless it for Kaylee and Bree and Brooke playing in that back row, they were able to pick up some deeper shots, and so all around it was a nice way to finish.
Have you heard anything on the Ridgeview West?
Have not. I asked my wife if she could look it up, and I don't know if she has yet or not, but I haven't heard a thing. I was really hoping you had the message for me.
I do not. I haven't seen anything on Twitter
yet. I was surprised that it was at, I wasn't surprised it was at Denison, but I was surprised that we knew, because we were all like, where are we going to go if we do win, that type thing. So we're on to tomorrow, or we're on to Wednesday, wherever it's at, Denison probably, but odds are it's going to be Ridgeview, but whoever it is, it doesn't matter. We're excited to have this opportunity and to go play another match.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you joining us. Congrats on a very nice victory here tonight.
Again, thank you for everything you did tonight for us, and again, your good luck. So we better see you on Wednesday night, sir.
I will be there on Wednesday. Head coach again, Rusty Wintermote with the Kuemper Knights. They pick up a 3-0 sweep tonight against South Central Calhoun.